right, hello, welcome to One Message in a Bottle Tarot. My name is O.N.E and I'm your spiritual advisor. Welcome back, all my beautiful messengers, and hello to all you new babies. Thank you so much for all of your support, all the likes, shares, and subscribes. Hey, while you're here, make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel, One Message in a Bottle Tarot. And then follow me on Instagram at One Message in a Bottle Tarot. Connect with me intimately on Twitter at One Message Tarot. Currently, I am taking private readings. You may book them by DM via Instagram or Twitter. If you'd like to make a love donation, aka the tip jar, you can do that by Cash App or PayPal. That information will be in the description box of each video and also my bio. Alright, sweethearts, so we are in November. I'm going to do your monthlies, but I'm going to change it up a bit to conserve my energy. Hopefully you are all caught up with all the other videos. Hopefully you did not skip a class, a session, miss any notes. If you did, log off and go back, okay? Because you're about four chapters behind. But anyway, we're going to do Cardinal, Fixed, and Mutable, okay? So we'll get out that energy, and then depending on how I feel is if I'll do all 12 signs, okay? But let's just support me this way. All right, so let's start off with the Cardinal signs. That will be Aries, Libra, Cancer, Capricorn. The first thing I'm pulling is your Oracle sign, which is basically like your guide, your angel sign, the current energy, the main focus, the thesis statement that you need to be concentrated on for the month of November. Ooh, okay. Okay. I respect the property of others. Wow. That's pretty straightforward. That's Aries, Libra, Cancer, and Capricorn. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. So how have you, I mean, I hope not, but have you been violating someone? Have you been violating their boundaries, not respecting their space, not respecting their property, not respecting their privacy, not respecting their autonomy, their right to be a free will thinking individuals? I mean, that is what it is. Or maybe you have someone disrespecting your property and disrespecting your space, and you know you need to find some kind of common ground here, right? You definitely want to be on the right side of history, as I say, so to speak. So you may be fighting for respect within your life in your own right. I get a little bit of envy energy here too. I don't know if that's for you or for a cross watcher, somebody being envious of what you have, not only in property, wealth, or material things, but a lot of times people are envious of your light, envious of your joy, envious of your ability to move through trials, circumstances, and challenges and still keep it all together. But in some aspect, there is a lack of respect for another person's property, another person's being here. Because even though it's telling you, it's like, I respect the property of others. So if you are doing the opposite of that, which this card literally means, then you're being called by your literal spiritual guides, God, or whoever you believe in, to start respecting the properties of others. Because we know that whatever energy you give out is the energy that you draw in. So whatever you disrespect, that will be turned, that ugly face will be turned on you. But 9 times out of 10, when it's turned back up on you, is not anything that you can control, tame, or even that you will want to play with or entangle with. So there's a lot of weight behind this card here. So I would definitely heed that warning and answer that call. Okay, this is for cardinal signs: Aries, Libra, Cancer, Capricorn. All right, so I've got this new deck, the Jane Austen card. I don't know why. I just heard an angel's like, use me. So we're using this Jane Austen deck. Jane Austen, however you say the name. It's a famous writer, wrote a lot of love stories, yada yada. So we're gonna tap in to see what's the energy surrounding you. I believe November will be very poetic. There'll be a lot of poetic justices. So we'll see what this pen and pad has to say. So energies of cardinal signs: Aries, Libra, Cancer, and Capricorn. All right, so we have the Three of Clubs here. I'll pause one because I know these are flipped. Hold on. Preparation. Yeah, okay. Accomplished ladies and gentlemen must play well. Practice makes perfect. Okay. So if you are out of alignment, if you are maybe engaging in some behaviors and characteristics that are unbecoming, that are low vibrational, you're being called out of those behaviors. Like you're being called to really correct yourself now, because Spirit wants to take you into a higher level of being, a higher level of operation, right? It's like if you want to advance to the next level, you really have to meet the challenge of meeting your shadow self, who you are. And that's not something that's going to happen overnight. That is a practice makes perfect, you know, and you're going to have all different types of you have to play a few instruments until you get it right, right? Until you find out what really works for you here, right? So with this Three of Clubs, which is the Three of Wands, you're literally being asked to, it's like the, you're waiting for your ships to come in, right? But to travel to any place, you need to prepare. You need to learn the language. You need to learn the lay of this new land that you're being called to, right? But the only way you're going to be able to do that is if you are committed first to going back and changing those things that are going to, in the long run, create blockages from where your spirit, your divine connection is trying to stir you to go ultimately. Okay. And again, you're not going to do this overnight. It's going to take a few tries. It's going to take multiple methods. But once you find the instrument that's made for you, you'll see a lot of traction there. Okay. Yeah, you're being called to make a decision with this Two of Cups here. I mean, this Two of Wands here, right? It's like your own spirit and guides, like telling you, like, hey, I'm asking for your hand. You have a good life, good road, good purpose here. But you're looking back into the past and all these things that you feel like you'll be missing out on, right? And it's like you're being really called to choose between the old life and the lower way of doing things, the lower vibrational way of doing things. Remember, I respect the property of others is your oracle card here, right? And Spirit's really saying, I'm going to need you to travel to do this work, to go where I'm trying to lead you. You know, he's like, I'm really, look at him. It's like, he's like, I'm really trying to ask you for your hand to take you on this road to ascension, to divine. And all this person can do is look behind and is really weighing what is behind, what is in the past, what is outdated because it's faded back here, against what is directly the good that is directly in front of their face. Okay. The path of I wouldn't even say least resistance, but usually the path of greatest resistance is the one that gets you there. But it's like, you know, do you really want to change here? Do you really want to change, grow so you can go places? Or do you want to remain in the past with outdated behaviors and beliefs and karmic cycles? I believe you have some opportunities out there waiting for you, but Spirit is saying, I need you to practice being a decent person first, to be upright in all your ways, according to how you were called, under your divine birthright. Okay. I'm getting the energy of like somebody really acting beneath their station in life, their calling in life. You're being asked to make a decision here. Okay. This is for cardinal signs: Aries, Libra, Cancer, Capricorn. King of Wands. Yeah. You're really being called to sit with yourself. You can manifest the change that you want. You can be the boss that you want to be. You can have the life that you want to have. I mean, you look at how she's sitting here. It's like you got to make an appointment to talk with this person here. You can have all of that, but first you have to do the work to manifest these things, to really be a creator here. You have to have passion for change. You have to have the passion to want to do right and be right. With this, I respect the property of others, whether it's physical, mental, spiritual, sexual, whatever. You're being asked to choose. Choose the right pathway so you can really manifest a better future for you, a more stable future for you. The good things in life, the real good things, not the one that, you know, society in America tells you, but the divine, the richness with the divine is a whole nother level. You know, it's something that money can't buy. I promise. That's a piece that money really can't buy, you know? And Spirit's saying, if you choose me, right? If you choose this divine path, man, the things that I will lay before you, your table will be set. Your table is prepared. Here, Spirit's all ready to make it happen. And this is the Magician card in this particular set, but also representing the King of Wands. Spirit's like, I have the ability to make that happen, to set the whole world, to give you your table, basically. Even in the presence of your enemies and those who worked against you. Or if you worked against yourself, you have the ability to overcome that also. Let's use this Kipper deck to clarify this. I respect the property of others. Yeah. Somebody violates somebody. The main male came out. Maybe that's for you, or maybe that's the cross watcher here. But someone is using their authority. Someone is using their power and their connections. Whether that be in a family space or friends or at work, your boss, or even your man. Someone is using their authority to violate you, basically. Or vice versa. But look at his face. I mean, does it look like this is the energy that will end well? Becoming he looks tarnished and almost diminished, almost very dark. I don't know. Okay. So it may be a masculine or a feminine, divine or karmic energy in your life that either is violating you or vice versa. This is for cardinals. Aries, Libra, Cancer, Capricorn. Let's get on this 3 of clubs, which is also the 3 of wands. Oof. Okay. So we have thoughts here. Yeah. This is 6, 1, 7 plus 3. That's 10. Maybe you have been thinking about changing if you have been in this lower vibrational energy, or vice versa, right? Maybe you've been envisioning a better version of yourself, maybe a more delicate, less, I don't know. I just heard sinister, so I'm going to say that. I don't know. I take that as to mean that some of you could probably really go to some dark places, okay? But you're seeing, you're envisioning a less sinister version of yourself where you honor and uplift those that deserve, and instead of doing the opposite, which is causing treachery and debauchery in some type of form. Okay, whatever energy you're bringing to this person's life that you're violating, or vice versa. If you're violating someone's property, that's karmic energy. So if you know that you're doing that, then you know what side of the fence that you're on, and vice versa, right? But I feel with this clarifying the Three of Clubs that you know, you have been in the energy of really deciding to embrace change, possibly for the better. Maybe you've tried different ways, maybe you failed many times over, but suddenly you're inspired. Maybe someone inspired you to change. Aries, Libra, Cancer, Capricorn. All right? To change your ways, right? And that's a 10 of completion, right? I feel like it was a group effort too. Maybe there are several people in your life that you know how you have your friends, and each one tells you in their own type of way. It's like, that's a habit you may need to let go of, or, oh, maybe you shouldn't treat that person like that, or, you know, oh, maybe you want to do right by this. You know what I mean? I feel like it's come at you several different ways, but a solitary figure or inspiration was really the thing that kind of lit a fire under you to want to behave and be different. Something inspired you. So with this Two of Cups, which is also the Two of Wands. Yeah, devoted to change. Yep. And this is the marriage card, clarifying this Two of Clubs, which is the Two of Wands here, right? So it's a choice to really, if this does involve your person, someone you have on your heart, maybe your divine counterpart, you know, it could be a decision to change for the better so you don't lose them, letting go and releasing your old patterns and behavior, possibly even people, places, or things that helped you indulge in those lower vibrational patterns of behavior that drove a wedge between your connection, not only with your counterpart, but also with your divine self, who you are supposed to be innately. Right? And you have the divine saying, align with me, come with me. The divine is literally asking for your hand. The divine is literally begging you to change here. 3 + 2 is 5. 5 is change here. All right. And this may be the same man, but if it is, it's definitely a different energy. This person's energy is rather dark. And it looks like after a process, look at how this person is showing up. You know, it's never too late to become inspired to be a better person and do the right thing. You know, growth is beautiful, but first it's like the first lesson that you have to learn is not only how to respect others, but respect yourself, because as long as you're violating others, you don't respect yourself, you don't love yourself. People don't go around committing crimes against humanity because they love themselves. Okay. King of Wands here, the Magician, King of Clubs. Yep. You have the family room here. Yeah, I believe that somewhere in your life, Spirit has set you down for a conversation. because this person's sitting down here and being made to go over some things, to look over some things here. And then you have the family room. Again, a sitting area. You know, it's like a pause for a minute. Let me talk to you. Let me holler at you. Let's revisit some things here, right? And see how can we bring this all together in a way that's, because I don't see any treachery cards out here. So I feel like you're really given the opportunity to have a semi soft landing here, if you come willingly, is what I'm feeling. Okay, despite the fact that, you know, you're having, or somebody's having issues in regards to respecting others' property. Okay, several males out here. This could speak of coveting other people. Okay, if you are in a relationship and you're looking at someone outside of your relationship and that person is already spoken for, that person is already married, it's respecting another person's property. Sounds kind of archaic, but I'm picking that up too. Let's pull a romance oracle. Yeah, it says you deserve love and you are lovable, right? Again, with this, I respect the property of others and the main male. It's like, again, hurt people. People who love themselves don't go around hurting people, right? So before you set your sights on connecting with someone else, on marriage and all that, you have to learn what it is to really love yourself properly, and in an authentic and vulnerable fashion. Because if you're not able to be vulnerable, authentic, and transparent with yourself, how can you do that to bring that energy to a romantic connection, right? And once you're able to do that, you will respect others enough not to violate them. Because you aren't lovable as long as you're violating someone, in whatever manner that may be. Okay? Yeah. Change makes you attractive. Right? Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Yeah, embrace the change. Embrace what you're being inspired to. Because lower vibrational energy, disrespect, that's not very attractive, right? But the more you commit in your desire to change and be a better person and to really to grow and give credit where credit is due and really show and prove, that makes you more attractive, not only to suitors but also to yourself. You start, again, you're able to look at yourself in the mirror, in the eyes, And once you start to do that, you can attract a real love, a quality love. Okay? Deception here. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Yeah, so again, I'm saying, yes, you deserve love, and yes, you may be attracted to certain people. Okay? Because you got this man here. He's got a muse in the background, right? Okay, this person may belong to somebody else, maybe this mature man. This web is really spinning here. Okay, with the marriage card. But again, respect other people's property. Deception here. And so I don't know if someone is scoping on somebody else's partner, about to do a pull up and a pull out, a switcheroo or something. But I feel like you're being encouraged by the divine to leave that well enough alone. If it's made for you, it will be made readily available to you. if they are in a commitment, they are not readily available to you. So yes, Two of Wands, you're being called to make a decision to walk away from any type of deception or illusions if any part of that resonates with you. Aries, Libra, Cancer, Capricorn. Okay. And the root of all of this, if it is a coveting situation, whether you're coveting another person's spouse, relationship, job, if this is a siblings thing, and however this resonates, when you're just looking across the fence and you're coveting something that is not yours, that belongs to someone else, covering it for yourself, and plot planning, strategizing on what you need to do to it's all because you desire family, you desire wholeness, you desire legacy. This is something that you want to manifest for yourself. And again, Spirit is saying that you are deserving of love. Okay, you can have that for yourself. But you don't have to gain that by taking it from someone else. Okay, again, if it's for you, it will be made readily available for you and to you without your interference. All right, but some of those lower vibrational energies, not respecting the property of others, people, places, and things, energies, boundaries, and such. It comes because what you truly want is stability. What you truly want is love. What you truly want is family and legacy and warmth and nurturing and all that. You really want to manifest that, right? But Spirit is saying you can have all of these things, right? Because this is the conclusion of the end of the spread. You can have all of these things, but you know what they say about ill-gotten gains, right? It's ill-gotten, so it's not going to last anyway. So you really want to do the necessary work within yourself to change what needs to be changed about yourself, so you can change what you're attracting, and do it in a right and honorable way, and you will be rewarded with that which you seek in a true, morally sound way. Okay, overall. All right, and that's just that. That was very interesting. Cardinal signs. I don't know. I might have to do the spread layouts like this, because that was like, okay, it was a lot going on there. All right, so whatever the case, work it out. All right, I got faith in you. Thank you so much. Make sure you like this video. All right, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share, comment. I love engaging with you guys, and follow me on Instagram. Also follow me on Twitter. If you'd like to book a personal reading, I am available for that. Just DM me. Okay. If this reading resonated with you and you want to support me in these pandemic streets, you can do that by Cash App or PayPal. That information is in the description box of each video and also my bio. All right. So cardinal signs, Aries, Libra, Cancer, and Capricorn. I just heard, make that change. Michael Jackson, make that change. All right. Bye.
You say I'm gonna make it. Fuck what you say, I'm gonna take it. If it's haters around, I'm gonna shake them. If that bitch wanna clown, I'm gonna bake her. If it's money around, I'm gonna cake it. Backstabbing niggas talk around town, they call fakers. All the bitches that I hang around be money makers, heartbreakers, get dough by the pound. I love life, limelight, take a picture of me. I'm at the club every night, getting lit, my homie. Blowing dro, popping mo, be the shit, my homie. Red carpet, head to toe, you know the niggas on me. I see you watching, I ain't stopping, killer for the critics. Yeah, I done did it, we done did it, niggas deal with it. It ain't no shame, cause that's the name, player play the game. I force ahead to stack my bread and count my blessings, man. My blessings, man, so fuck what you say, I'm gon' make it. Fuck what you say, I'm gon' take it. Fuck what you say, I'm gon' make it. And I'ma take it, you niggas gon' have